Will the real Vivek Ramaswamy please stand up? Because I don't know where he is actually on one issue or another. Now, here's why I say this. So he came out with this, well, I think it was like a speech that he was giving, not so much like a policy proposal, right? It was weird. And he came out and was slamming, I'm going to pull this up. He was slamming Juneteenth. Now, I get people got some criticism about Juneteenth because they think it's too close to 4th of July or whatever and something like that. I like the fact that, you know, we take a minute to celebrate that Republicans stop Democrats from enslaving people. I think that's an important thing to acknowledge. Republicans said we're done with Democrats and their slavery and enslaving people. Stop it. And a lot of people gave their lives for that. And so I just, you know, I don't think that it's a bad thing to acknowledge that. But Ramaswamy came out and he said, Juneteenth is a useless holiday. Oh, it's useless. He said, I would cancel it. He goes, cancel that and the other useless ones. But I'm confused, Kane, because literally like 2 months ago, audio soundbite 4, literally 2 months ago, months, 8 weeks, he said this. Listen.
We live in a beautiful country. America is blessed with natural beauty in every sense. But the thing that makes our country beautiful actually isn't even the scenery. It's the vision of what this place can be. The place where no matter who you are, or where your parents came from,
okay,
or what your skin color is.
Oh gosh, get to it.
That you still get ahead in this country based on your own hard work, your own commitment, your own dedication. Mm-hmm. That's the American dream that I lived. It's the American dream we want to give to the next generation. That's what we celebrate on Juneteenth. We don't just look back and flog ourselves. That's beside the point. What we celebrate is how far we've come.
Whoa.
And as a first-generation American myself,
so he's celebrating Juneteenth here.
I'm proud of it. Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Happy Juneteenth. But wait a minute. He's literally, and the audio quality is not awesome, but he's on video saying he said Juneteenth should be canceled. So where does he, now look, here's the thing. I can hear some of you. Wait. Hold up. Shh. I'm going to how to basic shh you. Shh. Shh. I understand what some of you are saying. You're like, but Dana, people can change their mind on things. You know, people can change their mind. They can modify their positions. Okay, I totally get that. I totally give you that. Except within an 8-week span, he went from Happy Juneteenth, everyone, to blank Juneteenth, cancel it. I mean, that's kind of a big, yeah, that's a lot of ground to cover there without telling people why you changed. How did that change? Like, for instance, the same way that you would, you know, back in 2021, blast Trump and say, oh my gosh, what he did was wrong and abhorrent, January 6th. That's all his fault, plain and simple. I've said it before. It's a dark day for democracy. He's got a victimhood complex. He's the, what did he call him? What's that chick that lost everything in Georgia? Stacey Abrams? Oh, yeah. He's like the Stacey Abrams of the Republican Party. And then going to, well, he didn't do anything wrong on January 6th. I mean, because Vivek Ramaswamy, we talked about that just last week. He did that too. So here's another, I'm confused. Or how he rails against Big Pharma while working with Big Pharma to come up with a tracking system for Big Pharma. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I felt appropriate to have Eminem and Vivek in this segment, because will the real Vivek stand up? I don't know which way to go. I mean, there's a lot of these things. And again, I'm all for people changing positions. But when it looks like you're changing positions based on how it best suits you, during a political contest, that seems, not to sound like Charlie Day, but that seems a little, that seems like a little pandering, doesn't it? I'm just wondering. I mean, going against wokery while literally in a company that you have, or have a nonprofit arm that literally has DEI in it. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff out there that I'm seeing that I'm like, okay, well, you can't be on both sides of these issues. You got to pick one of them. Is it the one from a few weeks ago, or is it the one now? Where do you stand on? I mean, do you like Juneteenth? Do you hate it? Do you think Trump is responsible for J6 or not? Are you against Big Pharma, or do you want to help them track stuff, the shots and everything with your database? Are you against wokery and DEI and ESG, or do you think that you should have a DEI, ESG, wokery department within your company? I mean, what is happening?